Hello everyone, and welcome to my channel again. In this tutorial, we will delve into a very important topic, which is how to change an additional domain name without affecting its rank, as additional domains play a vital role in improving scalability and fault tolerance in your network. However, changing an additional domain name can be risky, as it may cause disruption to services if not done correctly, and may also affect redundancy or Active Directory configurations, or even domain functions if not done correctly. So I will show you step by step how to change an additional domain name to ensure a smooth and secure transition without compromising performance or ranking. I now have an additional domain called server2, which is an existing domain, and the domain name is ok.local, and it is reserving an IP address of 200 on the local network. And I have an existing domain called server, which is reserving an IP address of 150 on the same local network, and in the previous video I explained the process of adding it to the existing domain server, and now they are working together well. Open Active Directory users and computers to make sure that the additional domain works well with the existing domain, and to make sure that they are in the Active Directory. Select the organizational unit called Domain Controllers, and you will find the servers on the other side, and each server with its own name. And to learn more about the creation date of each server from them, enable advanced features so that you can view more information. Right-click on the server and select Properties, and select the Object tab. At the bottom, you will see the creation date of the server. Also, know the creation date of the other server. All this information is to confirm that you have two domain S controllers, and they work together at the same time without any problems, and to prepare to change the name of the additional domain without losing the connection between the domain S controllers. Now do not change the name of the domain server through system properties, because this method depends on manual interactions, which means that you must make manual modifications to the Active Directory settings, and thus increase the risk of incomplete configuration changes that may affect the replication, or Active Directory configurations, or even the domain functions. But to change the name of the additional domain server, I will rely on executing some commands through the PowerShell window, because it provides fine control over the renaming process, and automatically updates Active Directory roles, and provides the administrator with detailed error logs and rollback options, and thus using PowerShell ensures the process of renaming the domain server successfully, and this is especially important in environments where there are multiple dependencies, such as replication, DNS, and group policies. After opening the PowerShell window, the first command you should use is replsummary. This command will quickly show you the overall replication health. This command will show you the percentage of replication attempts that failed, as well as the largest replication delta. That is, it provides a high-level summary of the health of replication across all domain controllers in your environment, and is therefore a powerful tool for monitoring Active Directory replication and troubleshooting by displaying the number of successes, failures, and latency information. After ensuring that there are no issues with the overall replication health, I will execute the command shown in front of you on the screen. The netdom computername command is a very important tool for managing the names of computers and servers joined to the domain in an Active Directory environment. It allows you to add a new alternate computer name or primary name, ensuring that the process of adding a new name is processed correctly within the domain, and maintaining proper Active Directory synchronization, all without disrupting services. The server continues to respond to both old and new names until the name change is completed. I will change the name of the additional domain server from server2 to server, for example. But you can change it to the name you want. Enter the letter Y, yes, to continue, and it will appear that the command has been added and executed successfully. Then enter the command that appears in front of you on the screen, and the command netdom computername /makeprimary is very important to complete the change of the computer name in the domain linked environment to become the primary name of the computer or server in the domain, and this name was previously added using the add option, and this command ensures that the new name becomes the primary computer name in the domain, with the old name being properly removed from Active Directory, and also by using the makeprimary command, you can ensure that all domain controllers and DNS records are updated with the new name. This reduces the risk of misconfiguration or name conflicts, and this command benefits you by continuing the server to respond to both old and new names, ensuring uninterrupted operations during the transition, and automating the upgrade of the new name ensures that there is no need for manual changes in DNS or Active Directory, reducing the chance of errors. After successfully executing the command, I will enter the last command, which is netdom computername/remove. It is necessary to clean up old computer names after completing the name change in the domain environment. This command ensures that the old name is not associated with the computer in Active Directory and DNS, reducing confusion and maintaining a clean directory. This command keeps the Active Directory environment clean by ensuring that only active and valid names are associated with the server. Keep in mind that if the old name remains the same, it may cause services or users to mistakenly point to the old name, leading to connectivity or authentication issues. This command does three very important things. First, it removes the old name from Active Directory, removes the DNS records corresponding to the old name, and ensures that the computer only responds to the new name. You can then use the replsummary command to verify the overall validity of the replication during the additional domain server name change process, and whether there were any failed replication attempts due to the name change, and also to verify that the command was executed with the new additional domain server name. Good, it was done without any problems. After that, enter the command that appears in front of you on the screen, and this command will restart the server immediately, without delay, and thus apply the changes we made to the server. I will leave you all the commands that I used to perform the process of changing the server name additional domain in order in the description of the video for easy access and benefit from them. Logging into the additional domain server, and from the Server Manager dashboard, click on the local server on the left side. To verify the change of the server name, you will indeed find that the name has been changed successfully, but the most important thing now is to verify the connection to the existing domain and verify that the replication is done correctly. I will not perform the replication test by executing a command on the PowerShell, but I will verify the test practically by making some changes to the Active Directory and verify it. In the Active Directory, you will notice at the top that it is working with the new name. You can go to existing domain and open the Active Directory users and computers. And when you open the organizational unit called domain controllers, you will find that there are actually two domain controllers, and the name of additional domain has been changed to the name we specified, and you can check the creation date. And to verify that the replication is working normally, I will make some changes to the Active Directory, such as creating a new organizational unit on the existing domain, and also creating a user on the Active Directory within this new OU. By going to the additional domain server, click on Refresh in Active Directory to update, and immediately you will find the new OU and the new user. This means that the replication is working well between two domain controllers. Similarly, to test the replication between additional domain and existing domain, create an organizational unit on additional domain, or make any change to the Active Directory, and then from existing domain, open the Active Directory to verify the replication and copying well between two domain controllers. You will find that replication and copying works well. Unfortunately, I do not have any other services on this domain controller to test them, so if you want to change the name of the additional domain server in your environment, follow the steps as in the video, so that you can change the name of the additional domain without disrupting the services or causing any problem in the connection between the domain controllers. Before the end of the video, I will tell you some notes that must be taken into account when changing the name of the additional domain server, the most important of which is to make a backup copy of the Active Directory and DNS configurations before starting the renaming process. This ensures that you can recover quickly in case of any unexpected problems. Also, check if any services, applications or scripts refer to the old server name. Update these references after changing the name to prevent interruptions. Also, always avoid renaming the primary domain controller or servers that host important roles unless absolutely necessary. This brings us to the end of this video. We have covered all the basic steps to change the name of the additional domain server safely and effectively without compromising its rank or functionality. I will also make another video on how to change the name of the additional domain server by demoting the domain controller. Remember to follow each step carefully and check your configurations to avoid any potential issues. Write to me in the comments if you encounter any problems. If you found this video useful, be sure to like and share it with others who may benefit from it. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more in-depth tutorials on IT and system administration topics. Your support helps me create more content. Thanks for watching.